So everyone, let us all begin as we always do by bringing our focus to our breath, and we simply breathe. And as we breathe with our focus, with attention, so we notice how powerful the incoming energies are. We simply breathe, they enter through our breath and move through our body. It's as if you feel the energies, the higher frequencies, entering into every cell. Allow the tension to relax, the tension you hold in your shoulders, and as it relaxes, allow this relaxation to go through your entire body. And as you do, so you feel your whole body receiving these frequencies of light, the geometries, the communication into every cell of your body. And we simply breathe. Nothing to do, nothing to get, nowhere to go, but to be centered within as the breath leads you inwards into your very core, and you breathe into your heart space. And everything begins to open within you, your higher chakras opening, particularly your crown, and from below your feet, your Earth Star chakra. You feel the pounding energy from Gaia's core moving upwards through your feet. And you begin to feel a stronger grounding into the earth through the crystalline grid and into the very core of Gaia. Her heart, her consciousness. And you no longer feel the need to resist, as you simply allow yourself to receive. You know you cannot go out to get it. It is through allowance that you receive by grace. And the energies from Gaia rise upwards, and you breathe them in as they flow through your aura, through your central column, and you experience her within your heart space. Your crystalline grid, experiencing the Divine Mother, as you relax more deeply, so your heart opens a little more and you receive the love of Gaia. As you feel the love you have for her, so you receive more of the love she holds for you. The Divine Mother energy, so comforting. And as she enfolds you, you begin to feel safe, safe upon the earth plane, safe in your physical incarnation. For this love, this Divine Mother energy supports us. We find strength in her comfort. And through this connection, our frequency rises. We rise a little higher out of the density of the lower third dimension. And as our frequency rises, so we rise above our fears, our negativity, and all the lower emotions that have plagued us through so many lifetimes. But as our frequency rises, as we feel the Arcturians with us raise in our frequency together with Gaia, we begin to feel within a oneness, no longer separated from Gaia, but at one with her. And it is the frequency of divine love that brings us to this oneness. And as our sensitivity grows, we can feel the Arcturian blue light that surrounds us. We begin to feel their presence and to acknowledge how they are in oneness with us. And as we send love from our hearts, so we also feel in oneness with them. Gradually, our consciousness expands. We know ourselves to be so much more than our physical body as we become aware of our aura and the expansiveness of our consciousness, for it moves upwards and outwards. Above our heads, a golden sphere of light, our soul star chakra, and golden rays of light move downwards through our crown, through our central column, and we can allow this shower of light to begin to permeate the cells of our body, our physical body, our temple of light. And we simply breathe, we allow, we let go, we receive. Geometries of light, vortices, spirals, all carrying codes in the higher language of light, which our body understands, which our human mind, our physical brain is learning to understand. I am. And to experience yourselves as the being of light. I am the divine being of light, and the light of self is filling my physical vessel. The light expands me further. A golden pink glow from my high heart is expanding through my body and out into the world. And I simply breathe. I let go of all techniques, of all method to enter into the expansiveness of the beyond. And above my soul star, my stellar gateway opens into my galactic consciousness. I feel myself a part of this galaxy. I feel in oneness with it. I float upon the sea of consciousness. I am infinite. I'm eternal. And here I am beyond limitation. And I breathe in this expansiveness. And I continue to allow my frequency to rise. I become increasingly aware of the energies I am receiving from various star systems. The Ascended Masters, many are with us. Angels and archangels. And as I bask in the bliss of this energy, as I take into myself and gratefully receive all that is being offered. I take a few moments to experience this in joy and gratitude. Gaia is here with us. In her presence as the new earth. And she vibrates within my heart. And I welcome the consciousness, the energy of the star beings, angels and archangels, ascended masters, who bring their presence into my aura, into my being, and I welcome them into my heart. From within my own solar system, I look towards the sun with my third eye. With the love of my heart, and I feel, I sense, I know the Christ in light that flows towards me from my sun. It not only flows into my heart, but also into my solar plexus. A sphere of golden light in my solar plexus. The Christ in light. And as it grows in size, it also extends into my high heart. Divine will, divine strength, divine courage, and divine power being rebirthed within me, within my physical temple. My fifth dimensional self, embodying my third dimensional self. And I feel a relaxation, a freedom of letting go. And as I let go, I rise above the baggage into freedom, lightness and clarity. It is as if I have a pair of brilliant white wings and I fly up towards my freedom as I leave behind the density in the third dimension. And I breathe in this bliss and peace, the stillness, without limitation, without separation. And as I begin to feel the oneness within me, as I feel the oneness of all things, and that I am also a ray of light from Source. And this ray of light from Source, of which I am a part, is filled with divine love. And as I receive and acknowledge this light, I am strengthened by it. I feel the strength and courage and the deep wish within my heart to return, to resurrect, to be restored back into wholeness. Through my third eye, I look towards the moon, and I allow the moon to come into my third eye. And in the quietness, perhaps I hear what it wishes me to know. It is time to allow oneself to truly feel one's emotions. All those emotions that you would rather not experience, that you do not allow yourselves to feel. Now is the time for them to surface, for you to truly feel them, not to think about them, but to feel. And as you shine the light upon them, so they easily dissolve and return back to light. Are you afraid, perhaps, to feel the pain of grief and sadness that lies deep within your lungs? let it surface, that the light may shine upon it. The heartbreak, the anger that you hold. Perhaps you are even angry with God. The worry, the anxiety, all that lies within your shadow, the lower self, goes through the alchemical process of returning to light in the strength within you as you receive these powerful energies of divine light, divine love. Can you love these parts of self? Can you be unconditional, compassionate, and kind towards yourself, your humanness? For oneness comes through accepting and embracing all that lives within you, all that you have denied, all that you have not wished to see. Can you see? Can you feel it without any judgment? This full moon brings you this possibility. And with it comes strength and courage to move beyond your fear, to face that which you have always avoided, that which you have always judged about yourself. Emotions of low self-worth, not being good enough, lack of confidence, return to light as you face them and acknowledge it. Become part of the light of self. As you become stronger, lighter, and freer. And as more light is able to enter. So you feel yourselves in a new way. Fear begins to disappear, and yet somewhere within the human body, fear still nestles. Much of it trapped inside you. The sacral area, the sacrum, a place where much fear is locked in from shock, from trauma. Bring the light into this area as the light gradually begins to dissolve. Past life traumas, shocks and pain, and ancestral. Simply become aware of it, for it is the light that does the process. And you feel the energy expanding in your sacral area. As it becomes free, as energy begins to flow more freely, blocks dissolving, and it flows right up into your headspace, your third eye, your crown. You move more deeply within. You relax more deeply. And all flows more freely. And you are a portal. You hold the light for the earth, for all life upon it, and for beloved Gaia. You are connected to the earth, to Gaia's core, receiving the powerful energies. And from above your crown, you are open to your galactic consciousness. Simply breathe. Allow. Begin to bring your consciousness back into yourself, into your body, bringing with you all that has been received, and your connections remain open as you ground into your pelvic area. You can be a third-dimensional human being and a divine being of higher light. As they merge into each other through love, love of self. And as you love yourself, so you find you love everything, all of life,